Hi Flosstube, it's Melanie from Melly Ellie Stitches. I have missed you guys. I have missed you. I cannot believe it's been 7 months. My last video was in August of last year. Time just moves so quickly, and I say this every time I have this gap between videos, but last year I received a really big assignment at work. Probably the biggest challenge of my career in my years at Ford, and it's working on the Ranger Bronco program for Ford, which is huge. It's a worldwide platform, and so it really overwhelmed me. It really overwhelmed my life, and I'm not a workaholic. Like, I have a career, and I'm proud of that, but I like work-life balance with family and stitching and friends, and so it was a bit of a challenge, but I do see a light at the end of the tunnel, and I was successful in this endeavor, and it's been good. It's taught me a lot about myself, and I think one of the lessons it's taught me is something we all need to be trying to practice right now, and that's being calm in the storm. Because no matter if it's work or family stress or world stress that we're all going through right now, you have to be able to find your calm in the middle of that storm. Because very, very infrequently is life just easygoing and everything's going right and there's no worries, there's no stresses. It's just, for all of us, that's just not a reality in today's world anymore. So find the positive in the situation. Find the positive in this craziness that's going on. Take the time to slow down. Take the time to connect with family and friends. I live alone, but I have siblings and my mom and my grandmother, and we started a group text, and we've been sending each other happy videos every day. So like what they cook for dinner, or the kids playing with their toys, or my dog's being crazy running around the house, whatever it is, just some positive connection. So I encourage you, if it's not family, if it's stitchy friends or neighbors or whatever it is, just reach out and try and connect with other human beings at this time, because I think it's a good reminder for us that we need to connect more. We need to stay in touch more. We need to slow down more, and that's a really hard thing to do in today's world. So stay positive, keep healthy, make sure you're eating well and you're getting rest and you're trying to find your calm within the storm. And that's probably one of my biggest life goals in terms of enlightenment, is to learn how to be calm within the storm. It's the biggest lesson I think I have to learn here on this earth. So anyway, let's talk stitching. Shockingly enough, even during all of this work and craziness that's been going on in my life, I found time to stitch. I have 2 finishes. That's it. 2 finishes in 7 months. Which kind of tells a bit of the story of what I was just saying. But I have a ton of whips and some haul, and I've been watching Flosstube lately, trying to catch up. So I thought it would be fun, because Mania's coming around, and I'm drooling over market right now. I'm not kidding you. Every time I watch someone's Flosstube, I take screenshots, and my shopping basket right now on all of these websites, like I save my shopping basket so that when I come back I know what I want, is huge. It's huge, and is more than I could probably ever stitch. So I'm trying to calm it down and just, take it in stride. But the things that came out this year, oh my gosh, so beautiful. So I do have a order in the works. But I do have some haul from before that. And then I thought for Mania this year, what might be fun for me, I definitely don't need 31 new starts. God help me, I don't need 31 new starts. So I thought what I would do is, for the 31 days in May, I'm going to stitch 1 day on every whip. 1 day on every whip. Because I think I have 25-ish, 26-ish whips that I'm going to show you. So even if it's only, because it's probably only 2 hours, that I get to stitch, if that, in the evening after work. But I am going to try and stitch every day on a whip. And so I thought that would be fun in May to go through all of the whips that I've got, all of the whips that I love, touch them, put in a few stitches on them. So that's my plans for Mania. But let's go through the 2 lonely finishes. 2, not 4. The 2 lonely finishes that I have. So the first one is this was last fall. I just wanted to do a cute little small, and this was by Lizzie Kate. This little haunted. Isn't that cute? That big giant bird and those two skinny houses. I love it. I love it. The colors are so fun. I actually finished it, so I have this mounted on a board, and I'm not really happy with how the corners came out. I feel like it's still too loose, so I pulled it all apart. I have to redo it. And then I bought a wooden pumpkin, and I put it right on the front of the wooden pumpkin. So I need to refinish this one. I want to pull it off this board and putting on something a little bit stiffer. But yeah, there's one of the finishes. Not very big, but still super cute. And then this one I started and finished since I talked to you last, and oh my gosh, I love this one. I have watched so many people stitch this, and so I loved it. I loved every minute of it. This is Snow Day by Prairie Schooler. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh. So I posted this on my Instagram too, if you follow me on Instagram, but I changed a few things. So the two puppies were both charted in black, and I changed this. One is black for Maggie May, and one is golden for Maxie. So it's my two puppies. And then I substituted out, the only color I substituted out in this is the red. I like a really brilliant red, so I put in Louisiana hot sauce for all of the red in this piece, and I just love it. So cute. And Prairie Schoolers are so fun to stitch because they're not like intricate hard stitching, you know what I mean? They're more blocky and more, you know, you don't have to be so super laser focused on what you're doing, but isn't that cute? I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, whip parade time. Let's do it. Yeah, and this is something fun. 2020 came in January, and I didn't get to make a Flosstube, and so many people did their whip parade, and it's so fun. It's so fun because you have all these whips, and you want to stitch all the things, and you want to stitch all the new things, and so it's nice to take them out and look at them again, and I think it's going to be fun for me and Mania to take them out and stitch on them each again, even if I don't make major progress. Okay, so the first one, I'm going to call this a whip only because all of this came in the mail, I think Wednesday this week. I kitted it all up. It's in a Q-snap. I haven't put in a single stitch yet, but that's happening tonight. So I'm going to call it a whip, even though the first stitch goes in tonight. This is, I just adore this. I absolutely love this. It's called When Flowers Bloom by Brenda Gervais. And the saying is, the flower doesn't dream of the bee, it blossoms and the bee comes. And that is just such a, let me show you a picture. Ooh, let me get out of the glare. Let me take it out of the package. That's just such a powerful reminder for all of us, right? That it's important to be who you are and to bloom where you're planted and become the person you want to be and not worry about anything else. And then the people who vibrate on your level, the people who appreciate you for who you are, will enter your life. And so big meaning in this. I really love this. So there it is. Oh my gosh, I love those colors. Absolutely beautiful. It's strange. My taste is kind of changing. So when I first got back into cross stitch again a couple of years ago, I was very into like Lizzie Kate and cutesy little things. And now I'm seeing all these people doing samplers. Sampler style stuff like this where it's motifs, and I'm really getting into that again. And that wasn't really my style before, but it's funny how your tastes change. It's not like I don't still like the Lizzie Kates and I don't still like the cutesy things, because I do, and I have a lot of whips of that. But some of the pieces that I'm buying now are more along that samplery vibe, and I love it. I love it. Okay, so for this one, like I said, no stitches in it yet. I just put it in the Q-snap, but I have to show you this fabric. OMG. So this is Picture This Plus Harvest. Not Harvest, Heartland. Let me put this behind it. Isn't that pretty? It's like a buttery yellow golden marble. Ooh, I just love it. It's such a warm fabric. It's such a warm color. Like a beige buttery blend, and I love it. I love it so much. And so, yeah, that is going to be my start tonight. Because I've been dying to put stitches into this one. And my Cheryl McKinney bag. Cheryl, are you making bags anymore? Because I miss your bags. My little bunny bag. Okay, so that's whip one. Let's try to keep count. There's a lot of them. Okay, this next one, I started this last year, and I brought it out again because it's spring, and I love bunnies, and it's spring bunny time. It's bunny time all year round, but I especially love bunnies in the spring. It puts me like in the Easter mood. Okay, so this is Country Cottage Needleworks Bunny Hop. I love it so much. So here's what it looks like. Ooh. Just adorable. 3 little bunnies bopping along, bunny foo-foos. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So last year I started this, excuse me, and I brought out the whip and I was looking at it, and it's cute. I like it, it's cute. But there was something about my stitches. I think this was, I don't know, the technique I was using at the time. I wasn't happy with a lot of the stitches in the grass. And then I started thinking the fabric might be too light. So I restarted it. And here's where that is now. So this I'm doing on a tea-dyed Monaco. Let me pull this string out of here so that's not in the way. So this is a tea-dyed Monaco, and I don't know, I think my stitches look better. Oh, let me put something behind this. For all of these, it's probably going to be because the light in the back. I just like this fabric better. It's a tea-dyed Monaco, like I said. I think the stitches look better. You know, as you cross stitch, at least for me, I get into a rhythm now, and the rhythm I have helps me like lay my stitches flatter. And then I've started doing on all white that I do, I railroad my stitches, and that for me definitely helps the white to lay flatter, because that drives me insane when I'm trying to make perfect stitches and the white never wants to lay flat. So yeah, so that's Bunny Hop, and I made some pretty good progress. This is like 3 nights of stitching on it, so I'm pretty close to where I was before. Yeah, so I'm loving that one. Love, 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 loving it. So that's whip number 2. We got to keep track. Whip number 3 is another new start since the last time I saw you. This is, I'm really into these cottages by Country Cottage Needleworks, the cottage of the month. Last time I saw you, I had finished July and restarted August. But then I got so behind, right? August hit and work and all the crazy that I was like, hey, maybe if I start for March, I'll actually have a chance. Excuse me. So here's March. Look at those sheep. Look at those colors. Honest to God, so cute. So cute. I just love this one so much. This also has me in a very springy mood. And the sheep, because of, who doesn't love sheep? Where's my little thingy? Okay. So this is where I'm at with this one. Again, this is just on 28 count tea-dyed Monaco. And I love it. I'm so close. I'm so close. This is one of the ones sitting in my basket out by the couch as like, let's get this finished. Isn't that adorable? So cute. Those greens, those pinks. Just love it. I just love it so much. So that is whip number 3. And I gotta put these back. If I don't put these back, I am gonna have a pile of disaster that I'm gonna have. Okay, whip number 4. This is in my Linda Jo bag. Love this so much. This was a gift from Buckeye Stitcher. It was my very first wordplay. Oh gosh, this. However, I got these lights going on. I'm gonna have to take these out because that is a really bad glare. Okay, so this is Brenda Gervais May wordplay. Isn't that pretty? The colors in this, so I'm not kidding you if this doesn't take 25 different specialty flosses. There are a lot of colors in there, but it's worth it. It's worth it because it's so beautiful. Let me show you where I'm at with that. I really want to get this one done too. See, this is the thing. You bring your whips out and you touch them and you look at them and you're like, oh my God, I love that so much. Why am I not stitching that every night? This is where I'm at. So adorable. I stitched, my very first stitches were in the center of the word May, and that blue, I was like, had me right there. So pretty. And now I'm looking at all these word plays. I just saw, who finished December? I think it was Sylvia from Becky's Land finished December. I think she finished it into a pillow. Oh, so cute. So now I want to do all of these in like a long pillow. and then be able to put them out for every month. I mean, that'll probably get done when I'm 90, but at least I'll be seasonal when I'm 90. Yeah, so cute. This next one, I want to say thank you to Taryn Verleye. She is a Flosstuber. I'm going to mention her again in my shout out, and I'm going to link her channel below. She is such a sweetheart. She is a mom of quadruplets, 4 children. And they're all older teenagers now. And her and her husband have a business. They're accountants. They have their own business. So she's working, she's momming, she's doing all the things. And Taryn posts regularly. So she's one of you folks who like literally sits down every week and posts and has stitchy progress to show. I can't even tell you how commendable that is in life to be able to sit down every week and post. I just, wow, there's so much, you know, as a Flosstuber, if you do videos, how much that goes into this, like getting everything set up and bringing all the stuff out. And so I'm going to link her channel below. I highly recommend you watch her. She's one of my favorites. She just is. She has a quirky, sarcastic-y type of sense of humor. She's really a sweetie. So she had been stitching out of this book that I'm about to show you. She's a Snoopy fan, just like me. Obsessed with Snoopy, and I just kept commenting and commenting and commenting. She did the Woodstock. It's like a Woodstock. I'll show you some Woodstock, and he looks like a turkey. And I was just obsessed with it, and I kept asking her, where did you get that pattern? And I was looking on eBay and Stash Unload and all the places to try and find it. She found it and bought it for me and shipped it to me for Valentine's Day with chocolates and a card. You're such a good human, Taryn. Thank you so much. That really came at a time when I needed it, a crazy time in life, and with just everything going on, it was such a just random act of kindness that, yeah, I really appreciate it, girl. Thank you so much. So this is the pattern. It is a Leisure Arts booklet, Peanuts all year long. Now, if you love Snoopy like I do, obsessed, completely obsessed. So let me show you the one that she's stitched and finished. Let's see if there's a picture of it. Yeah, okay. Woodstock turkey. Look at how funny that is. OMG, I could die. That is so cute. So I want to do all of them in this book, right? There's one for every season. There's Christmas and fall and St. Patty's and Easter. There's like 12 patterns total in this booklet, and this is super hard to find. I don't know, what is this, 1980 or something? I don't even know what the copyright is on. 1998. Wow, that doesn't seem like that long ago, but holy cow. 1998. So thank you so much, Taryn. I got a start on the Christmas one. So it's Snoopy and Charlie by the tree. And I got to start with my Snoopy needle minder. Just tea-dyed Monaco again. I'm loving it. A lot of 3/4 stitches in this one, which was interesting for me. I haven't done 3/4 stitches in a very, very, very long time. So that is this one. So thank you so much, Taryn. I absolutely love it. I want to have a Snoopy for every season. That'll probably be when I'm 92, and that's okay because I love the stitching journey, and it's okay if I have 30 whips. I'm happy doing them. I'm happy doing them. Okay, next, let's see. This is my Magnolia Baby Creates bag. And this is, oh, I love this one. See, I love them all. Once I open them up and take them out, I love them all. And I just want to go stitch them all right now. Excuse me. Little House Needleworks, Simple Joys. And I was going to stitch along with a couple friends on this one. They have long finished. And I am still going. So look at the colors in that. That's Weeks Dye Work Tiger's Eye in that house. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it so much. And I'm a big seasonal stitcher is what I found. And not in a efficient way. So if Easter is like a month away, all of a sudden I get an Easter bug and I want to stitch, but of course I can't finish it before then. So instead of stitching for months in advance, I'm just one of those people that I like to stitch in the season that it's in. So if it's done the following year, I was happy stitching Easter while it was here. Okay, and this is where I'm at. This is on, I think this is 28 count beige Jobelin. Look how pretty that is. Unbelievable. That house, I can't even. So pretty. This is one of those ones where it's got more of the samplery vibe to it. I really want to get this framed. I just love it so much. Now I want to stitch it. I want to stitch it. How can I get more time in life to stitch? Isn't this what we all ask ourselves? How can there just be more time in a day so we can do all the things? All the things. So I love that one so much. And I don't have very much more to go on it. Yeah, there's not a lot more work I need to do on it to get it done, but yeah, one of those things. Okay, this next one is, this is a big boy. So I really, and it's sweet because this is Italy. The place I've always wanted to visit most overseas is Italy. I think it would be fantastic to be in a little cafe, sitting by the river, drinking a glass of wine, and eating all the pasta that I can possibly eat. That sounds amazing. And so when I saw this kit, I had to have it. And it's going to take me forever. It's huge. And I think when I posted on Instagram, I even calculated out how many thousands of stitches it is. But this is my Italy piece. And what's super cool about this is an actual restaurant in Italy. I looked it up. Of course, it doesn't look exactly like this, right? It's much embellished with all of this and stuff, but it is an actual restaurant, so I would love to go to Italy and eat this pasta and drink this wine at this restaurant, having completed this. I think that would be just a fun, full circle life event. Yeah, but this is going to take me a long time. The amount of thread in this kit is, look at this. That is crazy. That is one big jumbled ball of goodness is what that is. That's a big jumbled ball of goodness. And this is where I'm at. So not very far, but you know, it's one of those, so stitchmd. Stitchmd is Sarah from Stitchmd. Love her. Love your videos, girl. Every time they come out, I watch them right away. She's one of those stitchers that has so many whips, and they're all like full coverage, huge pieces, like gonna take a really, really long time. So she inspires me because she's just chill. She's like, yep, I'm just gonna keep working on them, and when they get done, and I just love that, and I love the journey of this piece. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going on Italy. I don't even know what the official name of this is called. I just call it my Italy. Charming Waterway. I'm just calling it Italy. But yeah, I love this piece. The biggest piece I have work in progress right now is that one. How many am I at? I completely lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 so far. Okay. Now the rest of them I have in this, if you guys know 31, I have a lot of friends that sell 31, and they sell these fabric binders, and I bought a ton of these vinyl type bags because I do want to build my project bag collection. I do, but it's very expensive to buy 700 project bags. So I bought these on Amazon, and they're really reasonable. It was like 30 of them for 15 bucks or something. Let me put you on pause 1 second. I can hear my Maggie May whining to go outside. 1 moment. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Did not need a doggy accident in the house. So like I was saying, all the rest of my whips I have in these. And so let's go through them. Ooh, so this one, the story behind this one, this was so much fun. So we had a Michigan Stitchers meetup, and that was back in maybe October, I think it was October. And it was so much fun because we met and we went out to eat and had some really good Mexican food, and then we went to Stitches and Things in Fenton. That's where we went. And what a fun little shop. Super, super organized. Like, I can't believe the amount of things they had in such a small shop. But it was so well organized, and just loved because we all went in there and just were browsing around, and they had, of course, the beautiful models on the wall. And so many people say this, but like sometimes you see something and you're like, nah, that's cute, I like it. But then you see it stitched and you're like, I have to have it. And this was my acquisition for the day. Had to have it. This is by the Cottage Garden. Peace on Earth. Oh, that's still not going to work. Let me just take it out. I love this so much. I love the color. So beautiful. So beautiful. I love that cardinal. Such a pretty piece. Such a pretty piece. So I purchased this that day from Stitches and Things. And I made some progress before Christmas, but then I got out of the mood because I'm a seasonal stitcher. So let me put my needle here, put this behind this so you can see it. Isn't that pretty? I got the piece on. And I forget the name of this fabric. Oh, I'm going to have to, I will link it below because this color is so pretty. I will have to go look in my stash because I kept the label on it there to tell you what this color is. It's a 28 count. I don't know. I think it's maybe a Joblin. I will link it below. Such a pretty color. So that's Peace on Earth. What's that, 8? Next, oh, okay, so this one, I've had these patterns for a long time, and this is Country Cottage Needleworks Frosty Forest. I've had these for a long time, and I just kind of got the idea that it's so sad when Christmas is done, right? You take down the tree, you take down the decorations, and I'm like, I need more just winter theme decorations. So I wanted to make these all into little ornaments and put them on a winter tree. So I started Snow Girl's Cottage from Country Cottage Needleworks. How cute are those earmuffs? I just love it. Love the colors in this. Love that blue house. So adorable. And I got really far on this one. So here is where I am. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Very far. Like, I don't have that much more to go on this one. It was just, I love stitching houses. I love to stitch all the houses. So yeah, it just went quick. And this is on pewter gray. 28 count pewter gray. I just love it. Joblin. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that's what, 9 widths now? I could have 100. I'm not kidding you. There's a lot of self-restraint in the fact that I don't have 100. This one's been going forever. This is again Little House Needleworks, the toy store. Let's see if I can. So cute, right? Absolutely adorable. So cute. I started this one a while ago. It's just one of those I need to just finish. It's not that I don't like stitching it. I do. I love stitching it. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So cute. Again, any block houses like that, I just love that type of stitching. Little rocking horse in the front window. How cute is that? And I even got for the inside of the lanterns, little gold beads that I'm going to use. That I think will look really cute. So I want to turn all of those into ornaments. That is on tea-dyed Monaco, 28 count tea-dyed Monaco. Here are the little glass beads that I got from Mill Hill. I think that'll look cute as the little flames. Yes, so that is that one. Okay, this is another big one. This is another Dimensions kit. I saw, who did I see stitching this? It might have been Sandy Bacus, Sandy B. Stitcher, and this is Bayside Cottage by Dimensions. So pretty. I just love how real they look. And all those flowers, I could just be sitting there with an iced tea, looking over the bay on that porch. Right now. Could do it. Okay, and then this is where I'm at. Super cute. What? I think it goes this way. If we want a roof in the right way. Yeah, super cute. I love this piece. Again, it's going to be one of those that just takes me a while, and that is completely okay because I am loving stitching it. Loving the journey. Okay, next. Oh, this is a good one. I love this one. Christmas Rules. Everybody knows this one. Lizzie Kate. So fun. I have the whole stack of them. They come in stacks, if you don't know, with two little blocks on each. I am stitching this on 28 count clay Jobelin, which is really pretty. It's like a beige with like not red, but like a very, very light cranberry pink color running through it. And there I am, Christmas Rules. Just starting the topper. So adorable. Love this one. I've seen this one finished. Priscilla's got this one done. Just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Next. Oh, this is a cute one. This is a fun one. Little House Needleworks again. This is called Winter Wonderland. This little guy is exactly in my mind when I think of Frosty the Snowman. This is him. The little broom and the little black hat. Look at that scarf. And the cardinal. Oh, I like him so much. I want to stitch him. And I'm so over winter right now that I just want to stitch him right now. Okay, so here I am. This is on 28 count, not mushroom Lugano, wheat Lugana. Yes, wheat. Isn't that adorable? So cute. Look at that snowflake. Isn't that so pretty? How intricate that is. Little bunny. You know how I feel about the bunnies. So cute. So cute. I love it so much. Love it so much. All right. Next. It's like a it's like a surprise. Every one I pull out, I don't know what's going to be in it. Oh, this is a good one. Lizzie Kate Boo. Love these little Lizzie Kate Halloween patterns with the skinny little houses. This one's got a couple owls on it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I changed the colors up a little bit in the grass because the color that it called for, what color did it call for on the grass, was not showing up well for me. Dried sage, and I do love dried sage from Weeks Dye Work. It's that really funky green, and I really do like it, but it just really wasn't, let me grab this white thing, it just really wasn't showing up like I wanted it to. So this is again on wheat Lugana. So cute. So cute. I just love it. So I tape my edges. Here's the exciting news too. I have a sewing machine now. And I just need to learn how to use it. I just need to learn how to use it because my first thought in getting a sewing machine was I would love to be able to serge my edges. And even if it's not a serge, even if it's just a zigzag stitch around the edges of my fabric so that I don't have to use, tape or something that I just typically use to keep it from fraying. So the sewing machine does do a zigzag. And then I would love to make project bags. I would love to. There's just not enough time. So that is one of my endeavors when things slow down a little bit, if that day ever happens in my life, that I'm going to try and learn how to sew on a sewing machine. Okay, next. Oh, it's another good one. See, they're all good. Everyone I pull out is good. This is, boy, I haven't worked on this one in a long time. The last time I worked on this one was, what is it, 2020? It was 2 years ago in Florida with my sisters. We went on in March on a sister's trip to St. Pete Beach, and I worked on this with my sister. She was stitching the same one in our little hotel room. Lizzie Kate Spring. In love with that purple on the house. Oh, what was that called? Was it lilac? Weeks Dye Works Lilac. So pretty. So that's the last time I worked on this whip. That's just not right. What is wrong with the world? Okay. And the sheep. Right? How can you not just adore the sheep? I want to stitch it right now. So cute. So, so cute. I love the variegation in the grass. Isn't that pretty? Such a cute one. I finished winter. Yeah, so I just got to get back to this. But I am going to get back to it, right? Because this is the plan for Mania. It'll be fun. I'll just shut my eyes and pull out of this bucket, and whatever one I get for that day, I'm going to stitch that day. And by the end of May, I'll have touched all of my beloved whips. This is a good one. I'm stitching this for a friend. This is by My Big Toe, Cross Stitch Designs, Cherish Friends. So pretty, so simple. The colors are so simple. They're like the muted purple. Ooh, so pretty. And this is where I am. This is on, I want to say French Cafe, French Country Mocha, something. 28 count. So pretty. Love it. Love, 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 love it. I want to make this into a little pin cushion. I think that would be so sweet. So, so sweet. Okay. Next. This, I like this one too. So this one gave me a bit of trouble. I ordered this pattern on Etsy and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. It felt like forever till it came, and I was so excited because it came in October and I wanted to get it all done for Halloween. Midnight Watch, excuse me, by Blackbird Designs. How adorable is that gigantic cat? And I had a black cat named Trax. He was my sweet little boy, and he was jet black like that. So this reminded me of him. I love it, love it, love it. But here's the thing. So I did not get the called for fabric when I first started it. I did not get I think I have both. Yes, I do. So I started it, excuse me, just on clay Joblin. And I started it with the called for threads. And what happened was, and I know that this is the case sometimes, like I understand the lighting is different, but if you see in this design, see that moon, how the moon looks white, and then there's just like little bits of like a red, gray kind of streaking through it. So I got the called for colors, and the moon is calling for Classic Colorworks Ginger Snap. My Classic Colorworks Ginger Snap was a yellow. Like yellow. No variegation, no red, streaky, white-ish moon looking. So when I stitched it, I was not a fan. I really like that look. It kind of gives it that Halloween look with the... So then I was like, okay, well, I'll just make that happen myself. So I went into my stash. I picked out a white. I picked out a cranberry colorish, and I started blending threads. And I'm like, I'll just blend them together and make that kind of streaked look myself. And it was going okay. It was going okay. But then I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. And I had done so much. So I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to start over. I am going to get the called for fabric, which is, what is the called for fabric? The called for fabric is 18th Century Brown by R&R. So I got the called for fabric. I changed the house too, because the house was called out in toasted barley, and that, like, this to me looks gray. I see like a gray house. So again, I just swapped out for a gray in my stash. I don't even remember specifically what gray this is. And I think it goes this way. And started restitching it. And I still have to decide what I'm going to do when I come to that moon. Because, yeah, I'm not quite sure. When I went on my little stitchy retreat, not retreat, but my stitchy day up to stitches and things with my friends, I did get, I think it's called Apricot Blush from Weeks Dye Works. So I kind of like stood in front of the wall of amazing, yummy threads and tried to get one that was like a white that had like a little bit of pink running through it. And so I think the one I got was Blush. Weeks Dye Works Blush. So I'm going to try that. When I take this back out again, I'm going to try that moon in that Weeks Dye Works Blush and see if it'll give me more of that color that I'm looking for. Not that the ginger snap looked bad. I mean, it didn't look bad, but I was just so focused on that moon, and I loved the look that the moon had in this piece. I really, really wanted it to look more like the picture. So that's going to be kind of a science experiment next fall. Kind of a science experiment. Oh, that's a good one. This is from my mama. So she loves snowmen, and she has brown hair, and I saw this and it reminded me of like her as a little girl building the snowman. It's called A Kiss for Snowman. How cute is that? Oh gosh, these glares are so bad. I don't know how I got my stuff set up today that's making that glare so bad. Isn't that cute? That to me just looks like her kissing a snowman. And I love it. I love it. I love it. There's a million stitches in it because it's the dimensions, but that's okay. My mother is patient. So let me show you where I'm at. And this has been a fun one. I tell you, I do like dimensions for the fact that they really are very realistic when you get the stitches in them. Look how cute he is. He's so cute. And look at the shading and the brim of that, or not the brim, but the cuff of that hat. So cute. I just love him. See, I want to stitch him now too. Maybe if I could just start sleeping like 2 hours a night, I could stitch all the things, but then I would be like the crabbiest person on the planet. I don't do well with not a lot of sleep. I don't do well. Oh, okay, this one. This has become a love, not hate, but kind of like a love dread. This piece I absolutely adore. Halloween Rules. I love it so much. I first saw it on Priscilla and Chelsea's channel. She has it finished on like a shutter. It's so adorable. I had to have it. I bought it. I'm stitching it on clay Joblin. I had a big boo-boo. I think I showed you in my video last August. So let me go back to that. So this is the bottom half with that mummy section. So I frogged all that out, and I got the mummy right, and then I did sit for a spell, and everything's going good. Look at those owls. Look how cute that is. Stay up late, carving pumpkins, scare a crow. Oh, I love that book. Visit a haunted house. Love that blue. Eat candy. I'm good at that. Wear a costume. Adorable. And then I was like, hey, I should start putting in the border that goes all around this. That would be, you know, like knock some stitches out and just watch TV. I realized, see, I did the topper first. The topper is like a free PDF that you get from Lizzie Kate's website. And I did the topper first, and I counted what I thought was very meticulously down to the first block. In hindsight, I should have done the topper and the border first, but I did not. And so when I started the border, I realized I'm off. I'm off by like, I think it's only like 4 stitches, but it's noticeable. It's noticeable. So I began the process of frogging out the entire top. Oh my gosh. Oh man. So here's the top. You can see I've started ripping it out. But if you look on the right and the left, you can see how I'm off. I'm just off. So I'm going to rip out the top and do the entire border first and then redo the top. And I still... Oh, hold on a second. I'm getting a phone call. Okay, I'm back. I got an awesome FaceTime from my sweet little nieces, and it was so wonderful. They're such sweet little girls. So yeah, so this one needs some work. I definitely need to frog out the rest of this. But being a seasonal stitcher, I probably won't work on it a lot until next fall. But maybe I'll finish the frogging part in Mania. That would be good. If my day in Mania that I work on this, I could at least get everything pulled out that needs to come out. That'll be the plan. We're getting close. We're getting close to the end here. Okay, this one. Ooh, I'm so close on this one too. This is Country Cottage Needleworks Winter. I love this one. The thing that was so surprising to me on this is that the colors, which are so beautiful, like in that house, DMC, not even the fancy floss, So pretty. It has bunnies, extra plus. Yeah, and that button on the top, the tree, the little bird button, I love it so much. I love them all so much, right? Otherwise I wouldn't have started them. So this one I also did on that pewter gray color. And I mean, I am really close on this one. I've got the whole top done with the house, winter. I've got the words done. I just have to bring this branch down and finish that pot. So close. Isn't that adorable? Those colors and the snowflakes. Beautiful. Love this one. Love, love, love it. So I've completely lost count. I really think my whips are at like, I think I had 22. And then I had a couple new starts that I showed you. So I think I'm at like 25. I think 25. Oh, this one's so pretty too. Okay, so this one I started last fall. And I saw Steph from Pam and Steph stitching this one. This is Plum Street Samplers. Sampler lesson number 4. And it says, be you to others kind and true as you would have others be to you. Look at those sheep. Look at those fat sheep. I can't. The fat sheep and the pumpkins. Oh my gosh. It's so much cuteness. So much cuteness in one little picture. Yes. So this one I'm doing on tea-dyed Monaco. 28 count tea-dyed Monaco. And I love it. Look at how cute those sheep are. Of course, those were the first things that got done. And those pumpkins. Oh my gosh, I just love this piece so much. I want to turn it into a little pillow like they show. I love it so much. So that's that one. That one's probably more of a fall. The pumpkins give me like a fall feel to it, so. Okay, 2 more. Are there 2 more in here? Okay, last 2. Drum roll. This is Lizzie Kate Summer Smalls. Oh, I love this. I did berries, so I did berries and I finished it last year. And then I started this summer piece, this long summer one. So cute, beautiful colors, just gorgeous. This is on mushroom Lugana? No, lamb's wool Lugana. And they're sheep. Look how cute. The watermelon, honest to God. So adorable. I love these smalls. I love the colors in them, and they're quick. They're, well, not that quick. I'm not done, but they're quick. You know, they're not huge pieces, so it's a nice, like, in between the big pieces. Okay, and the very last one. So this one, I had started the last video that I showed you. I had started this one. September Cottage of the Month. The colors in this one, the corals in that house are so beautiful. Again, DMC. I just love the tree with the apples. So cute. So, so cute. Okay. And this one's on wheat Lugana, 28 count wheat Lugana. And there's where I'm at. I mean, so close. I just have to get that top border done. So, so close. Adorable. Love it. So those are all of my current whips. And I am going to bring them out. Going to bring them all out again in May for Mania and see how much progress I can make on them. Okay, Maxie, come here. All my neighbors are out right now and he's just going crazy. Okay, let's talk haul. Come here, Max. Okay, haul is over here. So, some haul that I got since the last time I saw you. I got Love and Carrots from Cricket Collection. I saw Amy Loves Toads do this one. And she turned that L around so that it just says love like in the traditional sense. There is an alternate chart on the back, so you can turn that around. And to do that piece, I got all of this amazing thread. Look at all of these beautiful colors in here. Just so much goodness in there. And then I got the cottages. So I got April, November, January, June, May, so cute. And then, is this another one? Yep, I got more. February, little Valentine house. December, I think I'm going to invert this one though, the red and the white on the house. I love a red house, so I think I'm going to do a red house with the white on the windows when I get around to it. This one, I have all the threads for this written down. I need to get this one, the stuff ordered, because I really want to start this one. Bluebird out my window. Is that not beautiful? So pretty. With that house. So pretty. Brenda Gervais. I love that. That one gives me like a spring summer vibe, so I really want to get the threads ordered and start that one. This one is so cute. So when I went on that October trip with my Michigan Stitchy friends, one of the friends there was stitching the 3 sloths, and it was so cute that I went and got Sheep Heap. I can't even with these incredibly chunky, happy sheep standing on each other. It's so cute. It's so cute. Sheep Heap. And then the last one is Berry Cottage from Plum Street Sampler. And that one, another sheep. So cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. So adorable. So that's the haul that I've gotten since the last time I've seen you. Like I said, I have quite the order in my current cart of all of these things that I've seen. The Teresa Kogut samplers that have come out, that Faith, Love, Peace, and Hope is just on my list. Huckleberry Farm is on my list. I just saw Kindred Stitcher Lisa. She's stitching one, I think it's called The Shepherd's Song, that I'm now obsessed with. And then I really, really want to get started on this piece. This is one of my all-time favorite patterns I've ever seen ever. It's by the Scarlet House. It's called Good Company, and it says, she lives on a hill overlooking the sea with only her dogs for good company. She doesn't need less, she doesn't need more than to hear the waves crash into the shore. So this is me. This is me with the dogs. That, I just feel like that's me standing there. And I absolutely love it. And the only reason I haven't started this one yet is because I want to do it right. I want to do it with the called for silks. I've never used silks before. OMG, they're $7 a skein. But I kind of asked for some opinions when I showed this before, and everyone said, you know what? If it's a piece and it's special to you and you really want to try silks, then do it because they make such a difference. And then I'm still going back and forth on the fabric. It calls for Lakeside Linens Vintage Pear. And it's one of those things that's hard. Like when you go online and you look at the pictures online, and I look at Vintage Pear, I'm like, oh, it looks like a lime color. I just, excuse me. And so I'm not feeling it, but it's hard to tell, right? It's hard to tell if you're not in person to get a feel for what the color actually is like. So if any of you have Vintage Pear, and if you have advice for me, is it kind of like a limey color, or is it more like a yellow? Because I was thinking like buttercream would be a better color to use. So I've been just going back and forth online. And of course, every picture of the fabric online is different because the lighting is different, so the shade looks different. But you know, it's such a big piece that I really want to get the fabric right. So if you have advice on Vintage Pear, let me know what your opinions are. Okay, oh my gosh, this is almost an hour. I've never done a floss tube for an hour in my life. Okay, the last thing I wanted to end with is talking about some floss tubers that I'm obsessed with. Number one is Taryn Verleye. I will link her channel below. She has over 100 videos, and I'm not kidding you, on top of raising 4 children and working, and she has like a farm. She has dogs and cats galore. She is also stitching on the regular and comes like every week faithfully showing her progress. And that's so fun. You know, they just feel like a friend when you see them on a regular basis. It's like you're catching up with a friend on a weekly basis, and I just love that. I love that. So check her out. Lucky Chance Stitcher, obsessed with you, girl. She is she's an amazing stitcher. She only has a couple of videos, but she's a mom of 2, and I feel like she's in accounting as well. I can't quite remember, but she's got just some gorgeous pieces, and she shows, like, in I think it's maybe her first or second video, she shows these finishes she's done, and there's mirabilias in there. I mean, gorgeous, beautiful pieces. And then she did a big like advent calendar for her kids, like I think it's like a big felt tree or something, and she has all the advent guys on them. So she's awesome. She's a really good stitcher. Check her out. I'll link her below. XStitchmd. It's been really, really good getting to know her. She is a sampler fan, and monochromatic samplers mostly, but the pieces that she's finishing are just huge. I don't know how she does it. She's a doctor, and this is her passion. She says she comes home in the evening and she stitches. It is absolutely amazing. Her pieces are amazing. She lives in Nova Scotia, and her most recent video, I think she has 3, and I think it's the second or third video. She goes around her house and she shows you the framed pieces on her wall. And what's funny is for me, a monochromatic sampler is something I would never choose. I love the colors, I love the variety, and then I see it on her wall, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And then it makes you want to stitch it. It's like once you see it stitched and how someone finishes it, it makes such a difference. Such a difference. So I'm not kidding you. She's huge samplers, and she's great. She's great. And then Jennifer Upton, who is one of my Michigan Stitchy friends. I've been watching her lately. Love her videos. She's also a mommy, and she works, and she does the stitching, and she makes the videos and all the things. So, excuse me. So go check her out. I'm going to link her below as well. And just like I said, stay positive. Use this time to get into your passion, to pull out your whips, and to snuggle up at home and just, do the thing that you love to do, which is cross stitching, and catch up on the Flosstube. If you're feeling lonely or you're feeling isolated, excuse me, it's really nice to be able to catch up with friends and reach out to friends, and our Flosstube is an awesome community for that. I'm so grateful to be a part of it. Thank you guys for all the well wishes you've sent, for commenting, for watching the video, for having me be part of the community. I love you guys, and hopefully I'll be back soon. Talk to you later. Bye.